Good morning, happy Sunday morning. It's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine. I'm here live with a video to share with you this morning. I'm really excited about today's project. It is a sneak peek from our August to December mini catalog. So here is the card I am going to be sharing with you this morning. This was actually the first card I made with my new pre-order supplies, and it features the Poinsettia Place suite of products. I'm using all the products in the suite on this card. And this is a bundled product, so you get the Poinsettia Petals Bundle. So it's 18 photopolymer stamps, and then there's a coordinating die bundle that coordinates. So I'm not sure if you've seen it. I can only show you the front cover until Tuesday, but here is our August to December holiday catalog, mini catalog. So it goes live on Tuesday, which is August 4th, and a couple of things. There's going to be a bunch of things happening on Tuesday. So the online ordering store is going to be down from midnight until 7 a.m. Mountain Time. So if you're watching me local here in Massachusetts, you can start ordering as a customer after 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And it's actually going to be a fun new look and feel to the store. So I just wanted to give you that heads up, and I'm going to point the camera down and let's get stamping. So I just want to make sure I can find myself and I am in camera. So again, here's the card. I'm using the Poinsettia Place suite of products. So we got quite a few different products going on here. I'm using the bundle. I am using the designer series paper. I'm using the new Beaded Pearls and the new Real Red sheer ribbon. So I think that's everything. If you have your holiday catalog, it's the suite is on pages 14 to 16 if you want to play along and follow along what I'm going to do. So first, I'm going to show you this. The poinsettia and the leaves were cut out with the dies from the Plush Poinsettia Specialty Designer Series paper. So let me bring that over and show you what it looks like. I have a whole packet here of all the pieces I cut out for this project. So here's the flocked paper. So let's work with that first. Oh my gosh, when I got it, I was so excited. So I'm just going to bring over a scrap piece of paper to protect my mat. And I guess I'll do the leaves first. I just threw one across the table. So they come white and they're fuzzy. Oh my gosh, these like make my heart happy. So they're 12 by 12 pieces of paper, and you get 6 in the package, and there's 3 different designs. So one design is kind of like the holly leaves. One design is the poinsettia, large poinsettias. And then there's another design that's kind of what I'm calling kind of like a trellis. It's kind of like a background. So what I'm going to do is I have a sponge dauber, and I'm going to bring over my garden green ink pad. And I'm going to add color with my sponge dauber right to these guys. So I'm just going to pick up some color. The first swipe, I'm going to just swipe off. And then you can daub and kind of I found with the green, I kept it kind of on the lighter side. So that looks good. The red, because it comes out lighter, I'm using Real Red for the poinsettia. I kind of went over it twice because it came out really kind of looking really pink, which there are a lot of poinsettias that are pink. So, but let me show you with that. Okay, so actually now that one looks darker, so I'm just going to add a little bit more so I kind of get them looking about even. Okay. So this is like so quick and simple and beautiful. So I'm done with my green. I'm going to put that away. And then I'm going to bring over my the large poinsettia. I should have looked to see, I could grab it really quick, how many you get of this design. Let me grab it really quick. So the paper's 12 by 12, so I've cut a bunch of it out. It looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 that look like they're in the frame that you could cut out with the coordinating die. And then you get 2 sheets, so that would actually be 30. So if you wanted to run a class, if you're watching and you're a demonstrator, you would get quite a bit to do your class. So here's my red. So I keep my sponge daubers and I usually try to reuse them in the color family. So I'll keep one for reds, one for greens, and I'll reuse these. So I'm just gonna open up my red. And then I kind of went from the middle and out. And this takes really no time at all to do. And it's just a beautiful look. I actually got the idea right from the catalog. Whoops. So you can daub or you can kind of sort of pull. I'm kind of pulling. And actually, I can't find my sample right now. It's underneath a bunch of other things. That looks pretty good. I'm not really all that concerned about the middle because I'm going to cover it up with the beaded pearls. But go as light or as dark as you want. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to put my real red to the side. I'm going to put these pieces to the side and let's stamp the greeting. So what I did is I cut out a stitched shaped circle. This is Whisper White and it's 2 by 3. It's the second smallest stitched shapes oval. And I used Happy Holidays in my original, but there's another stamp in the set. It says Warm Wishes from Our Home to Yours. And I'm going to use that for this one. So I'm using real red ink. So that looks great. And then let's get the other pieces of our card here. I have a piece of the Designer Series paper and I went with Garden Green. This is kind of like one of the little backgrounds. On the other side you get poinsettias and the greens. So this is 3 by 4. I have a piece of real red that's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I forgot to grab my seal, so I'm just going to use some liquid glue to add these 2 layers together. I took over our kitchen table because I'm working on my August card class to go. It's going to be focused on fall. Both my August classes are going to be focused on fall. So I'm going to have a card class and a sampler class. So I took over the kitchen table yesterday because my husband, we're sharing space. So where my craft studio is up in our office is also where he teaches music lessons. And he's only teaching in person 1 day a week. So I have stuff all over the house right now, which is kind of fun. So I have 2 pieces of the real red. This is also in the suite. It's the real red sheer ribbon. And I have 1 piece that's 3 1/2, and I have 1 piece that's 5. So with the 5, I am just going to tie this in a knot. This is for all the people that don't like to make bows. Okay, so I've got my knot. You might even be able to do this shorter, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bow up in the top corner, and I'm going to put the smaller piece down in the bottom corner, and I'm going to glue dot the edges so they go behind. So let me grab my glue dots. I hope I don't run out. I'm getting kind of low on this spool. So I really wanted to incorporate the ribbon, and this was the only way I felt like I could incorporate it and get everything on my piece here. So I'm just gonna kind of hold the middle and kind of glue dot that to the back side. And then same with these, a glue dot on each end. So it might be like 90 degrees outside, but fall and holiday crafting is in full gear here. So yeah, you could probably do a little bit of a shorter piece so you're not wasting so much ribbon. Oh, that didn't stick. That's because there's no glue dot there. Oh. So make sure when you get the glue dot that you actually get the glue dot on the ribbon. Nope. Third time's the charm? Okay, there it is. And I just stretched it everywhere. This isn't as difficult as it looks, I promise. Okay, so now I've got my ribbon on. If you want, you can actually put another glue dot in the middle to try to hold the knot down. And then I want to put my greeting on because I want my greeting to come on the designer series paper. And then I'll kind of have an idea where to put my poinsettia. Okay, so here's my pieces. What I decided to do, I kind of played around with it a little bit, and since I used a different greeting, you might kind of have to see how you want it. In my original, I had the happy holidays, and I kind of wanted two of the petals to be kind of pointing down at the greeting. So you kind of have to play around with it a little bit to see exactly how you want it to go. Now let me grab my leaves. What I decided to do is I put my leaves onto my poinsettia first, and then I just adhered everything down. So these are vellum backed. So what I want to do is use my glue dots. That's why I kind of was saying I hope I don't run out of glue dots. I'm going to go on the back side. Whoops. Hopefully you follow. So I'm putting it on the front, but so I have a glue dot on the front, the side that's colored. And then I kind of want to figure out where I want my leaves to go. Maybe I want kind of one like there. And then maybe one up here. Maybe like that. And then what I can do is glue dot the whole thing down, but I don't want to cover up my words. So it's okay if I hang off a little bit. And then what I did is I put a bunch of glue dots on the back here in the middle because I'm going to cover them up with the beaded pearl. So find your middle or thereabouts. I'm going to put a couple just for safe. Okay, so I think I've got two on there. And let's see, right about maybe like that. And now what I'm going to do is just go right to the card base before I add the pearl to finish this off. So I've got a garden green card base. And then add some liquid glue if it will come out to the back here. There we go. Okay, so now my ribbon is bothering me because it's kind of popping up. So I'm going to glue dot that down to get that out of the way. Whoops, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. So I don't think I have my take your pick. I'm just going to take a glue dot with my fingers. roll it up. I don't normally do this, but kind of roll it up and put it underneath. And kind of glue that knot down. There we go. It's a lot better. You probably could pull this pretty tight. On the bottom, I felt like I pulled tighter, but that's okay. And then these are the beaded pearls. They come in a container. There are 18. This whole suite, there's 18 of everything. There's 18 stamps. There's 18 dies. There's 18 of, so I guess they're thinking you'll make 18 cards with, so that's pretty good. Now with these, they are a little bulky, so I will say go to your local post office and see if you can mail this with one stamp. They kind of have like 3 big pearls and a bunch of like kind of little ones in the middle. So that is my card. Here's the warm wishes, and then here's the original I made with the happy holidays. So let me bring the camera back up so I can just go over a couple things with you. So let's see, I have an August host code going right now that just started yesterday, so I will post it below. But if you order between now and August 30th and you spend over $25 in my online store, the host code is YTCWEKH4, and I will be sending out at the end of the month or beginning of September 3 make and takes with the Gilded Autumn suite of products. Like I had said in the beginning of the video, the new online store, it's just going to be a kind of a new look and feel. That's going to go live this Tuesday, August 4th, which is the same day that the new holiday catalog, I'm gonna keep calling it Holiday Mini because that's what it always used to be called. So it's August to December mini catalog goes live. For customers, you can start ordering after 7 o'clock Mountain on Tuesday or 9 o'clock Eastern. That's also the day that if you earned a bonus code that you'll be able to redeem your coupons. So you'll have to redeem from August 4th to August 31st. And then I am, like I had said, I am finishing up the details of my August card class, and then there'll be a fall sampler class coming later. But the card class will be hopefully going out Tuesday night. So make sure you join my mailing list if you're not already on that, and I will have a link below. So that's it for today. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I will be back on Tuesday with a creative project to share on my blog with Casing Tuesday. Bye.